I'm Dr. Greg Ellis. There are many problems in this whole weight loss thing, and a lot of them have to do with calories. There's a ton of things that can go wrong in the whole weight loss equation. And I received another email today from someone telling me how they're not losing weight and they're following Atkins. Now, we do know, and I've talked about this extensively, that Atkins doesn't believe in the calorie theory. And there is a whole school of people out there today who don't believe in the calorie theory either. But this particular individual mentioned calories. Now, based on the information she gave me, she went on Atkins and in the first 2 weeks lost 10 pounds and some inches. And then it all stopped, despite the fact that she continued to stay on the diet. She calculated off the charts the resting metabolic rate, hers, and she said it was about 1,400 calories a day. That would mean her physical activity level would bring her total daily calorie burn up to about 2,200 calories. And she claimed that she was eating 1,500 a day. So that would be a deficit of 700 calories a day, and that would be more than a pound a week she should be losing, but she's not losing anything. And she asked my advice to tell her what to do to make this whole thing work. Well, the first thing, of course, you don't do the Atkins version of the low carbohydrate diet. That goes without saying. And then you've got to buy into the calorie deal or you're in trouble. Now, I told her that she's not counting her calories correctly. That's always difficult for people to believe because they think they're doing it exactly right. And they can't be. It's just impossible because the calorie theory holds true. She should be at a deficit of 700 calories a day if she was calculating them right. But she's not losing, so we know that she is not counting them right and that she's actually eating the amount of calories that she's burning. She's consuming 2,200 calories, and that's why she's not losing. So this is the problem. This is what you have to correct. Now, there's multiple ways to do this. One of the ways I tell people to do it is to start counting, say, start eating what you think is 900 calories a day. And don't change the way that you're counting those calories. And you actually be eating probably 1,600 calories a day. And people go crazy over that. And they say, well, geez, I'll starve. Well, the point is you won't starve because you're eating more than that. You're eating more than that. But this way you don't have to change the method of the calories that you're counting. And you can continue to consume, and then invariably you'll lose again. The other method is a little more time consuming. It takes some time, and I took a page out of my book and I sent it to her in the email. It's called trimetry or titration. So what you do on this is you can make yourself a liquid formula diet, and you make it for whatever number of calories you want to do. Now, ideally what you do is you want to find out how many calories you are burning each day. So you make up a formula diet or even a food diet because you can get precise counts on the calories content of foods. So you could have a breakfast of 3 eggs and a couple pieces of bacon. You know exactly how many calories you're eating. And you do this until you remain weight stable. You neither gain nor lose. Now you have a handle on how many calories you are actually burning each day. And of course, another way to do this successfully is the opposite of trying to figure out how many calories you are consuming and or burning each day, is you make up a formula, liquid formula, or a food diet that has exactly, say, 1,500 calories in it. And that's what you consume. Nothing else. You don't have to count anything. I mean, once you've established the number of calories that is in your formula or in your solid food plate, then you're good to go. You just consume that. You don't consume anything else. And then you see how much weight you lose by following that. That works very well too. So that's another good method to solve this miscounting of calorie problem, which is a very, very common problem A lot of people do it, and that should shake things loose for this gal, and she should start losing weight with this program. So that's it. It's a major issue, and it can be solved as long as you believe in the calorie theory. If you're one of the naysayers who don't, well then there's nothing I can do to help you. It won't work. Okay, I'm Dr. Gregoros.